is for the Ink Road, and I am taking the Oh So Colorful Rise and Shine collection from Amy Tangerine and going to be cutting it up into different strips of like rectangle and square pieces of paper. I am cutting up right now Stella, Samantha, Lucy, Lily, Kylie, and Emery. These papers are all still available at theinkroad.com, and if you use my name and the number 10 at checkout, you will receive a discount. So Rise and Shine collection, I've always loved all the pinks in this collection and clearly why I want to use it. So I am taking a lot of inspiration from the lovely Terry from the Hip Kip Club. She always manages to do these beautiful paper stacks with just exactly that, like cutting up the pieces into scrap pieces. And I'm just making sure that no two papers are like touching that are the same, and that way you get like a stacked multi-leveled backing to your photo. And I just want to make sure like that all of them are peeking through, so it takes a little bit, as you can see, of like just arranging, and I have my little tiny attacher, that way I just know what can show and what doesn't, and it's a nice element to a layout. Now for my background, off camera, I did use a heart stencil and just gel, soft gel, and let it dry, and it gets that glossy look. And I'm just taking my inexpensive watercolor tray and watercoloring over it so that you can see the hearts a little bit better. And I wanted to pick up the orange, and then I thought, let me add some yellow, and then I thought, let's add some pink. Usually, you know, when the gel is wet, I like to add glitter, but for this one, I kind of wanted to just know that I could do like a slight wash of color and kind of blend them all together. And with the heat gun, you see me like going at different angles because you can like manipulate where the blending occurs for it. It's a very beautiful, simple technique, and even if the hearts weren't behind it, it would still be, you know, beautiful right there. And I left it very like square, and I didn't want to go for like the packaging technique or anything like that, just because of all of the multi-layers and leveled straight edges of the paper stack. I just kind of wanted to keep it very linear as well. So I'm just taking some strips of paper from this one with the tiny hearts. It's so cute. It's one of my favorites, and that way I can have some bookends to it, and it can pop from the rest of it. But I'm also taking little strips of the other pink one with polka dots, and then I use the back side of that one as well, which has like that watercolor mandala design doodling thing. So that way there's a little bit more going on, so that way it doesn't seem too weighted on one side versus the other. So that is the reasoning for all of that. So again, a few more. So the picture I'm scrapping is me and my mom. I must have been 5 in this picture. She posted this recently when it was my birthday. And I'm taking frames from the, I want to say it's Life in Color, but it could be Carpe Diem. No, it's Life in Color. And the ones that had the similar colors, so the pinks, the yellows, the oranges, and I actually go ahead and also frame more of the Amy Tangerine paper in these little frames, just so that they're not just, you know, an open square, and actually use them as frames. So they do get frame pattern paper inside. So here's just some tangled thread. I do use a similar color, so there's like an orange, a pink, and I do go in with some yellow as well in order to adhere it so it peeks out from the back. Some puffy stickers from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection, and there you can see the frames are all colored with some paper. I thought I was going to use a phrase from the Pink Fresh ones, but I still had this word cute from the Wonder collection. It's chipboard phrase. And then I write out the word moments with Maggie Holmes alphas from the Shine collection as well. And that will wrap up my layout. Thank you as always for joining. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you check out theinkroad.com, remember to use EV10 at checkout for a discount. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye.